How's it going, everybody? We'll do a full podcast about this in just a little while. But the Yankees have signed multiple-time All-Star Paul Goldschmidt to be their new first baseman. I'm at the movies, so unable to do a full podcast about it right now. But what this probably does is it forces Ben Rice into the new backup catcher, backup first baseman role. What you might see is Rice get some at-bats against righties, and then also spell Austin Wells behind the dish once in a while. The Yankees, of course, traded Trevino yesterday. The deal was for $12 million, which to you and I sounds like a lot of money, but that's pretty reasonable. Goldschmidt is he's still a guy who fields pretty well. He's got some power. He hit 20 home runs. I don't know how quickly he's going to fall off. He's at a risk at this point in his career of having a massive drop-off, but he still might have a good year or two left in him. So we'll talk more about this. We're going to do a full podcast in a little while when I get home. I stepped out from watching The Lion King with my wife, the new the Mufasa one. Anyway, it's pretty good. But we'll talk about this in a little while. But overall, I don't hate the move, but I would have much rather seen Nathaniel Lowe from the Texas Rangers on a trade. But what this does is it basically says, all right, we got one more move to make. A third baseman is really, or a second baseman, really. You could slide Jazz Chisholm back to second, or you can sign a second baseman or trade for a second baseman and leave Jazz Chisholm at third base. So the Yankees roster and puzzle pieces are all fitting together at this point. But we'll talk about this on a full podcast in a little while. Once again, Paul Goldschmidt, newest member of the New York Yankees, experienced, veteran, solid ball player, a little bit long in the tooth. Not the worst move, not the best move, but we'll see how it shakes out. I'll be back with a full podcast in a little while. Sorry about the background noise.